some noise. There we go, breaking barriers. I am your host, Nikki Louise. I got a couple co-hosts with me, starting with my right.
What's going on, CRB? Make some fucking noise!
On my left.
You already know what time it is. Malcolm X, bro. Come on, let's get it together, man.
All right, you guys, make some noise. CRB, yeah? All right, we're going to get right into it. Rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
You know who it is? Big Sing doing big things. Nova Scotia in the building, man. Let's get it. What up?
Rapper on my right.
Out the gate making veteran moves, never been to Scotia, but I rep it better than you. It's fucking New Jersey twerk, let's go.
All right, you guys. EZAZE chose to go first. First round on EZAZE. When he's ready, please hold it down.
Hold it down, y'all. You look like you go fishing in the winter with your bare hands. When one gets close, you can see his grin. I mean, pretty impressive, Donald. He even got a fucking do-rag to reel them in. You love the old trope. But it's like he doesn't even feel the shame. He'd be like, man, once you fuck a granny, sex will never feel the same. But somehow they built some sort of connection. So what I'm trying to say is they found love in the deepest way to the point they went out on a weirdest date and got both their initials engraved on their hearing aids. Look at all the shit this man be dressing in. You look like you're allergic to everything and forgot your fucking EpiPen. but he thinks he's a forever greatest. But you used to be tubby and hella lamish. He used to be called Chubbalicious and thought he was really famous, when in reality he just looked like a Teletubby that never made it. Donnie states his woman is an expert in the kitchen and a perfectionist with wisdom. Except she's dating him, so I do not see where the heck she gets her visions. She's super sexist and religious, but loves it when the sex is just submissive. She'll put Chubbalicious in check and get him twisted, and he'll sweat but be in excellent condition. You know what else is so ridiculous? He'll step when she's malicious, and he'll get wrecked in that position while doing 200 reps with some precision. I'll end your life tonight, Donnie, and that's not a flex, it's just a given, because I'll cut him open, sew him up, then look at who's next when I carve it next to his incision. Let's go! So why haven't you blown up yet, Donald? What, are you taking the long road? You've had so many failed chances that, damn it, I lost count. So battle rap for you is like playing pool. So don't act like you got clout, because every time he brings his rounds to the table, then on cue, he gets chalked out. He thinks he's a boxer, but I'm not believing it. This guy's all talking. You're small, dog. You get rocked with the meanest fist. Ask around. From coast to coast, people will tell you will not want to beef with him. So if you want to box, you'll get boxed, because the box is what you're leaving in. What? That's why scrap with me ain't something this big lame should dare to embrace. I ain't playing the squid game, but I'll punch you square in the face. So what, you a big man now that you go to the gym? Well, one day I hope it turns south. I hope when you go to have a popper break after lifting a 5-pound colossal weight that you burn that fucking turf down. Because you going to the gym is funny. And now you about to learn how. He'll sit there, hit a bag that doesn't hit back, then come here and act like he serves rounds. It's also just like battle rap for him. Either way, he can't handle the bars and gets killed. That's why this run's a mistake, because you're just running in place like a treadmill. So tread lightly, little fella. You haven't done squat to raise the bar, and for that, you've only earned doubt. You don't got the proper rep to produce a body, and that's why this will never work out.
Wow. Let's go!
Get him, Donnie, get him, Donnie.
Round one on Donnie, let's go.
Go get him.
You say I look like I fish with my bare hands. That shit was the best. You're right, I do fish with my bare hands, and your mom was my deadliest catch. After bringing up Chubbalicious, you should probably lay low. Because your name used to be EZAZE. That's also a gay name, bro. EZAZE is nothing more than a palindrome, and the other is a play on the name of a fallen angel. Well, it's word to EZAZE. I came to leave him with word to Chris Stapleton when I leave you with a broken halo. Rebuttal, I didn't write that shit. Let's go. Wow. I've gone by many names. Tonight it's Young Hefner to your mama. And to keep those flyers accurate straight out the gate, I finna do-rag Danya. And I treated Reba like a Leah. So this your last flight like La Bamba. And since you wanted war, now your hotel's like hotel. Teddy that I wouldn't be too friendly. And someone should have told T-Boo Teddy that I wouldn't be too friendly. And that a curb stomp could leave his eyes far and wide like Steve Buscemi. Wow! As they scrape him off the ground like used confetti. Cause tonight, Don Gotti's feeling brolic on some mob shit. You just got walked into a room. You ain't walking out like a mob hit. Well, I drop a gem on him like the mob did. Shawn Michaels with the drop kick. Put hands on and he'll feel like he's trapped inside a mosh pit when the song hit. Long flights turn to long trips when the wind is what you're gone with and 60 seconds is what you're gone in. But I'm dragging you through deep waters. You finna see how deep this side of the pond is. Cause overall, he ain't a match for my style. Mr. Palindrome's going home, just a fucking memory now. As I throw him overboard to swim with all the fish he couldn't catch as a child. And I bet that pissed your father off since you grew up letting him down. And if you think you're better off now, remember, you're a 35-year-old gangster rapper with a speech impediment, pal. The more I watched his footage, the more it made me hate him, which is ironic, because I do a lot of gun bars for y'all's entertainment, but he's out here acting thuggish, mumbling gangster statements, and I'm starting to think that he thinks he really raised it, but newsflash, dickhead, just because you're bald, it doesn't make you Jason Statham. See, I can see the bitch in you. Watch me pull the...
Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again.
Just because you're bald doesn't make you Jason Statham. I can see the bitch in you. Watch me pull the letty out of Vin till there's blood spattered on the pavement. And y'all will see Fresh Prince once I bitch slap the shit out of Jada Pinkett.
Facts.
Bitch, you got a bald head. Like Sinead O'Connor. On one hand, you look like Caillou beat the cancer and should thank his doctor. And on the other, you look like 07 Britney when that bitch went off the rocker. You came out the Elements League. Let's go, Donnie! 07 Britney? When that bitch went off the rocker, you came out the Elements League. Now you're out your element with what I author. Cause the Heartbreak Kid's here to make you look like a part-time jobber. When it's crunch time, this the bloodline stopper. Fuck around and you can get your bloodline slaughtered and tossed inside some fucking maritime harbor. Like I'm Dexter dumping when I chuck him off the ship. You don't write like that. You can't rap like this. You can't grow hair like mine. You're just a bald-ass bitch. He just hit the concrete and Humpty Dumpty got his shell cracked quick. Fuck his composure. I know his bald ass just fucking felt that shit. Around here, I make the plays. Com says I'm like the gatekeeper. I guess you're face to face with St. Peter. Career-wise, it's mid-season. Your uniform's way cleaner. Now I got him striking now as I aim heaters, trying to earn his stripes, but he ain't Jeter. As Babe steps out this dugout ready to rearrange bleachers.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes,
So
sir.
draw the line that I'm drawing mine and making messes even Dexter can't clean up and grow some hair. You look like a fucking light bulb with no bright ideas.
Say it again. Say it again, say it again.
And thanks to your scattered male pattern baldness, the back of your head looks like the fucking moon, which is ironic. Now, since they aligned you with a star, watch this constellation come to view and think the Big Dipper, since you ain't handling the star that they put in front of you.
That's round.
That's round. Make
No,
some
we
noise.
got
All right, round 2 on his ace. Hold it down, hold it down.
Get him.
So Frenchie,
Yeah.
why don't you give this guy a fucking boot in the ass? Cause lately, visually and mentally, I think Donnie's really losing his grasp. CRB has pushed you for years. Really tried to give you a boost with your craft. And you don't get booked elsewhere. Well, cause no one is amused with your raps. You keep getting decent opponents in this league, and it makes me so confused that it's facts. But listen, the way you dress just may affect your existence, and that's what makes everybody move to the back. So stop looking like a loser when you battle, because maybe someday that could put this league on the map. But just remember who's pushed for you. For you to be the dude that people point at and laugh. But face it, you'd be nothing if it wasn't for Frenchie. So it's kind of like Ninja Turtles, the way Donnie relies on the staff. Yeah. What? All right, fuck. And y'all don't take me seriously. Well, buckle up, because I found my damn groove. But if you want to take it further than this, then that's something I can't do. Because you see, it's easy for me to roll up with a gauge and take all of this man's loot when I leave his brains hanging out the front of his body like Krang soup. You back in the gym. And you said you're going to be like a white 50 showing up. Yeah, all right. I said you back in the gym. And you gonna be like a white 50 showing up. I've been chin up without doing chin ups. Cause dog, I really got it out the mud. You do push ups but can't get a push up. Cause ain't nobody got time for a fake dog. Now you wanna flex, cause you big as heck. And yeah, I brought a real 50 in the club. Yeah. All right, yo, your name is Troublicious and you're half deaf. You fucking heifer. Your name is Troublicious and you're half deaf. You fucking heifer. He can't hear shit, but his sense of smells like a German Shepherd's. Right? He can't hear shit, but his sense of smells like a German Shepherd's. So, dog, anytime you get out of line and show me you're the aggressor, he getting peppered. With one hand on the drum like I'm Def Leppard. Yeah, so what's up with the do-rag anyway? Like what made you feel the need to face it? When you tell this man it's to get it through your head, he'll literally just put it in his placement. But Donnie, you're a clown. And I'm just getting to the basics. His whole life, people were probably like, what's up, white boy? He'd be like, shh, black, don't be racist. All right. So, you and your son pulling guns on Samson, I see. Poor little guy, he didn't deserve the shit. But I tell you, you pull one on him tonight, then I'm buying him a cab, then he's calling children's services. So last time I made some collars. Man, I'm just looking for a nice war. So someone tell Ulysses he'll knock him off his fucking high horse. Step up, bitch. I mean, I know you scared. Because 3 rounds with me ain't something you can bear to withstand. So you better come prepared with a plan, because there's no way Mr. Bars of Death is going to show anyone how to carry a brand. So fuck him, fuck the way he raps, and fuck whatever trash man's planning. Because if you step in the ring with me, then I'll be the last man standing. That's time.
Let's go make some noise. All right, round 2 on Donnie.
Go, Trouble.
Congrats on that 50-cent line. That shit was proper. But after seeing all the wrinkles in those jeans, I guarantee he is a window shopper. Let's start with the fact you got the aura of a golden retriever. Stop it! And the fact that you can't articulate your loyalty is your most notable feature. But we can either chalk that up to his lisp or the fact that he don't spit any quotables neither. And after listening to you, Ram, I bet your parents have an inbred son. And if you have your mother's face, then I guarantee it was illegal for your dad to fuck your mom. Because your eyes are so close, it's like there's a fly on your nose and you're staring at the fucking bug. But that's probably because the inbreeding, dog. But what's done is done. And after sifting through the evidence, this shit was evident. Most people go to speech therapy to work on their impediment. But you chose to battle rap, spit multis, and embellish it. Always on the gangster shit, rushing through his sentences. Tripping on his tongue, stumbling when those S's hit, acting like a crash out, but your real name's Alex, and your wife thinks his whole hobby is embarrassing. See, verse Travis, you mentioned Koichi's brother, and I ain't watched the rest of his sense, because that just reflects the lack of creativity that you have with your pen. See, there's shock value, then there's low blows that are not value, which is essentially him trying to emulate a vet that's great is where your limitations begin. Sometimes imitation never leads to greatness. Go back to your trailer, rabbit, and stare at your reflection again. Probably thinks he's MJ, because he's bald, but it's more like MJ since this is the end. In other words, you're a bald Scotian, but you will never be him. Now let's address it. Oh. Let's address it. Word to Sunnyvale, with what Sun unveils, it's not impressive. The real-life J-Rock with a Cyrus complexion. Confident for nothing. Dog, you're pathetic. Big and goofy like Corey and Trevor, both have blended. I'm talking 6'2", unathletic, a battle rapper with a list that's not poetic. There's no potential. Your pen is not respected. And even if it was, you could not project it. And since he struggles with the letter S, he's really gonna struggle with those letter S's. You can't even articulate the phrase shoot straight. We're supposed to believe you keep a Glock tongue. It's funny how it's tough for you to talk and sounds funny when you talk tough. All I picture is him doing drive-bys on the short bus, then putting on a helmet when the cops come and making this
Run that back. Run that back.
We're supposed to believe you keep a Glock tongue. All I picture is him doing drive-bys on the short bus and throwing on a helmet when the cops come. making the same face as Shane Gillis when the word retard pops up. I hope this moment of reflection starts to hit, and it's time to call it quit, because your career's been dead and in a coffin's where it sits. Stop coming out of pocket just to get bodied on these trips. This is where I'd pocket check them, but this hobby already took enough money from your kids. Usually, we like to say we're killers. But this time, it's like Frenchie phoned the doc, because I got a gun so big the kickback comes with some COVID shot that will hit your chest and collapse your lung, giving you that smoker's cough. This is how you wish you rap. Fuck that. This is how you wish you talk, because you lack substance. You're worth nothing. The only thing we can do is get your lisp involved. Verse Samson, you mumbled all frantic, then screamed something about Steve Austin. Even though you felt cool and it seemed awesome, I'm here to tell Stone Cold Steve Cocksucker no one respects a badass with a speech problem. They got free speech therapy on YouTube. I suggest you go listen, so you don't keep sounding like the addicts at your local methadone clinics. It's time to work on articulation. Respect your own writtens. You think you have flow, but shit's rapid like whitewater, dog. We don't get it.
Yeah. Time, make some noise, make some noise. These A's, hold it down, guys.
All right. I said Ottawa.
Yeah.
This is a man that y'all represent. Well, I don't approve of it. He might have been the first to battle on CRB, but tonight I'm gonna put an end to his fucking foolishness. One thing about Donnie, he will make sure that you get got. He'll pull a razor out his do-rag and a pocket rocket out his sock. He got that 9 million in a sweatband, and he'll disarm a fucking cop. He'll even take his baton and pull the chopper out from underneath his watch. I can tell by your more recent battles that your head's not in the game. And for as long as you've been doing this, all you brought to us is shame. Got some self-doubt, do ya? Good, because there's no way you can beat me. How you battle Poe Rich and have a fucking debatable with Koichi. You put a minimal effort, but still expect to be an instant star. So you only have yourself to blame why you don't get booked on bigger cards. See me, dog? I can afford to travel, but that's not why I'm booked just to wage wars. But if you were good enough, then money wouldn't matter, because the league would actually pay yours. So listen up, little stinger. I said, listen up, little stinger. Ever since Troublelicious, you ain't been the same. Because he lost all that weight and all that fucking weight to your name. I said it's big, I said it's big sting. Doing big things. You know I'm straight Boston. I ain't stopping. You should focus less on taking poppers and get your fucking name popping.
Finally a bar! Finally a bar!
You got it. Go ahead.
So fuck you in the way you conduct your business. Fuck every single do-rag that this douchebag comes equipped with. Because the possibility... Man, shut the fuck up. The possibility of beating me is fucking fiction. Because when you see A, you know there's a W like chubby chicken. So give it up, you little fuck. Seriously, this guy is dirt. If you're having dote every time you try and write a verse, just put the pen down, because every fucking time it's worse. So now I finally get it. You and your wifey actually kind of work. Because you and your wife are like battle rap, because you're both on fucking life alert. Growing up with your stepson.
Hold it down, you guys.
All right, growing up with your stepson must have been cool, huh? Going to the barber and getting your crew cuts, sharing your school lunch, went from driving every day on the school bus and you were supplying all of the school stuff. I mean, I'm ready for war. But what's a giant to an ant, fam? But if you expecting to throw hands, then you need a new damn plan, because when I start shooting, you get turned upside down like a handstand. I'll break into your crib while you're playing crib with your old ass wife in your fam jam with 2 arms pointed on both sides like I'm Van Damme, then the cans start banging off his head like the Sandman.
That was fire.
Yo, try and make some noise. Let's go. Hold it down.
He's right. I keep a weapon tucked everywhere. That was some true things. But just remember, I stay armed up with an eagle like Wu-Tang. I heard him say back in Scotia he got stripes like he's bass fishing. Homie, stop. You're likely to pick a fight, get knocked out, then phone the cops. A gangster's what you're surely not. And I brought proof. in the form of a photo op. And no, this picture isn't Photoshop. And no, this picture isn't. And no, this picture isn't Photoshop.
Hold it
Hold it
down.
down. And no, this picture isn't Photoshop. So the next time he claims the total Glock and raps about folding ops, remember this pic and how he's at home folding clothes because bro's a thot. With that bald head, he resembles Amber Rose in this pose a lot. It's obvious. The only person this pic was for is Comp. Like,
Oh my God!
Hold it down.
like, who told you to strike that pose? Who said you should grab the camera? So next time you feel like Tony Montana, remember, you're more like Miley mixed with Hannah. Stop it! I guess that's what we get for telling J-Rock to pull his pants up. Now you and Comp are like Randy and Leahy when they role play as Indiana. Honestly, this photo is bothersome. But speaking of role play, maybe you should learn to play a father one instead of acting like the bitches whose mothers never brought them one. See, you traveled far, but far is where you never gotten, bud. So you resorted to seeking attention like your baby mama does. Now back to this photo, dog. What the fuck? That's not what they meant when your friend said, let's take a shot, dog. Bottoms up. I bet you've done this before. The face just says it all. I get the face just says it all. I get that a joke is a joke, but look at the confidence involved. Too bad you can't show that when you rap and you mumble through it all. Ironic how EZAZE just stays the same and that's why he don't evolve. Cause EZAZE is just a palindrome, but that's not a due topic. Did you know that Alexander is just a synonym for dog shitting?
Stop it.
And Frenchie only books you because you keep coming out of pocket. It's the only way you're worth the investment. Since you put the U in underwhelming, while I put the I'm in impressive. You put the U in uninspiring, while I put the pro in progression. You put the U in understudy, while I put the I in investment. Dog puts the simp in simple, while I am the vet in veteran. Comp thought this was a good idea. Blame him for the misconception, cause now y'all get to see a misdirection turn to a quick dissection when the tummy talk fucks your stomach up like indigestion. You're addicted to spitting shitty rap, Alex, and this is your intervention. So fuck a survival lesson. You're about to learn what life is like while inside trenches. So go ahead, test your luck, cause even if I'm wrong and you do lift a weapon up, bitch, I'm not sweating much. Try and let it off. Bet the shit's a dud, cause you're just a big bald bitch with a speech impediment like Elmer Fudd. Get him. This is where I say your career dies, but it's been dead for years. Did I enunciate better than you? Is the fucking message clear? I will leave you dead in here. Do-rag Donnie finna pop off with a sawed off and leave your outfit looking like some denim tears. Cause you are just a dead man talking. If y'all put the E in dad, it'll show that he's just a dead man walking. That's why you're over here. That's why you're...
Wow. What the fuck was that?
If you put the E in dad, it'll show he's just a dead man walking. That's why you're over here, cause you can't stand at home. Ain't got no fans back home. You came here to take the stand, cause this understudy's nothing more than a fucking stand back home. Do you understand that, bro? Or do I gotta run it back mad slow? Cause his parents are related. At least that's what a face like that shows. So what I hope to say with this battle is you ain't built for a squabble and your pen's not equipped for the Scrabble. Just cause you're built like a bingo dabber don't mean you should dibble and dabble. Cause exactly like bingo, I just put this bitch in a free box. Now business is handled.
Let's go. Make some noise, you guys.